This is a WNBD NBC 33 News Brief.
And good morning, everybody. I'm Chris Tatum with your NBC Region 33 News Brief. We begin this morning with developing economic news right here in Greenville. Seaport Airlines says it's pulling out of Greenville in August. Seaport blames tougher Federal Aviation Administration standards as one reason for leaving Greenville. It says those standards make it hard to recruit pilots and that affects flight schedules. Seaport also cites a letter it received from Greenville Mayor John Cox. It says in that letter, Cox blasted the airline for canceling 9 flights in its first 2 weeks of service in Greenville, and that he refused to let the city pay for more marketing to promote Seaport. Seaport says it canceled most of those flights because there weren't enough passengers to justify taking off, and that without marketing, the number of passengers likely wouldn't increase. Seaport began flight service out of Greenville, you'll recall, in March. Well, a Florida County supervisor is speaking his mind about what he calls false rumors about him. That, of course, supervisor spoke at the Itta City Council meeting on Tuesday night. At that meeting, he said that one of the Itta City councilmen had made statements about him that weren't true, saying that he had not done his part for the city of Itta. He says he is, in fact, doing all he can for the city, and he did not call that city councilman out by name, but again says he will continue to work hard for Itta from his county position. Well, it's no secret, speaking of Itta, that it's facing serious financial woes these days. City leaders say they will still owe LaFleur County $49,000 for services the county provided the city. Those services include law enforcement and garbage pickup. Last week, Itta Mayor Thelma Collins told ABC6 the city had paid that debt, but now she claims the checks must be lost in the mail. She says the city will issue new checks to the county if it doesn't receive payment soon. A Cleveland man, police say, shot another man in the leg, won't be getting out of jail anytime soon. Today, a judge denied bond to Davion Hayes. Police say last week Hayes shot that man in the leg at the Carpenter Estates apartment complex. Turns out, investigators say Hayes was already out on bond from a 2014 aggravated assault case, and since this latest shooting violated that bond, a judge refused to set him a new bond. And a man wanted for murder in New York is tonight in a Delta jail. Investigators arrested Rondell Scott in Greenwood Friday. They arrested him at a home on Oak Street. Now, New York investigators say last month Scott shot and killed a 15-year-old boy. That's the boy right there next to Scott's picture. And that he wounded 2 other teens in that shooting. No word when he will be taken back to New York to face those murder charges. That is your morning news brief. I'm Chris Tatum.
This is a WNBD NBC 33 News Brief.